Hello and welcome to episode number 321 of Jomboy and Jake Radio. My name's Jimmy. His name's Jake. We got a draft today.
Biggest draft of the year.
Some might say. Some might say. BBD, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Ready to
I've
draft.
talked to Jake.
Haven't gotten to
talked to
talk to you.
How's life?
It's good. I guess I can say I got approved for that apartment or whatever, so moving soon. That went official yesterday, I think.
Hell yeah.
So biggest news of any of the three of us in the last week.
Could be. Well, I think it's a week today.
Yeah.
He's officially a week and 18 hours old. I don't think I should text Katie right now and say we forgot to get him a week birthday present. Yeah. Yeah, this time last week. Actually, this time last week, we didn't have him anymore. They took him away. You get to hold him for like 5 minutes, and they're like, all right, see ya. He's out.
Who are you talking about again?
My dad.
Your dad.
He hasn't been able to walk for a while.
Hey, come on. That's not.
It's like Benjamin Button.
That's not
Hold
true.
him. Yeah. A week since he lost his ability to walk.
Jimmy, what's up, man?
What up?
What's up, dude?
All right. Not much, man. I should let the audience know that I may have to leave. I told Katie, text me whenever you want me to stop, and I'll come back up. But Courtney is here right now, so
Nice.
Someone's holding, and her parents are still here, but her dad leaves today, so it's been cool. Paternity leave's nice. Some people don't take it, or some companies used to not offer it. I remember Michael Francesa giving, was it Markakis? It was some player shit. He was giving him shit for going on paternity leave.
It's like recent history, man. I'd say even 10 years ago, less. Paternity leave was
it was maybe take the rest of the week off, but even then, even now.
Yeah. 2014, who was Daniel Murphy? Mets Daniel Murphy. That's what he was going to do. Yeah, dude, it's so crazy because my grandpa didn't even go inside the hospital. He drove my grandma to the hospital, went back to work or the bar, and then picked her up with a kid. Fucking how lonely must that be? And then my dad at the hospital with my mom, these are the standards of the time, not specifically those people. And then COVID kind of changed things, and me and Katie and I had a different situation, but my brother-in-law Brett, at the hospital, spends the night there 100% of the time with his wife. That's the new thing. Eventually we'll be giving birth too.
I think that'll happen in our lifetime, right? Science is getting there. We're working on it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think because I think the end of last JJR, you had sent an unofficial, official, baby's out message, which I didn't share on the air. I might have kind of did, but I didn't.
I texted you no socials.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had already said it live on air.
Well, it's JJR. These are our people.
It was the hour 20 mark and in JJR when
these
he
people are
received it.
family.
So everything's fine. I mean, but he was going to NICU, and Katie didn't feel like telling even relatives for the
right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, I definitely I had a couple moments where, but that was kind of my, I'm a big Blood Oath guy. I'm disappointed that those have gone away. And that was kind of my blood oath to the JJR people, because they are our ones. And Jim, that's why I want to tell them about Sugar Golf real quick.
Yes. James is a big fan.
It's true. It's his favorite golf company. Sugar Golf premium 3-piece urethane golf balls. Ooh. Manufactured at the same factories as the big brands you already know. They're modeled after the Titleist Pro V1, which a lot of golfers know that as the numero uno golf bowl. It's straightforward pricing. It's bulk minimalist packaging, 27 balls in a box. And you know what the best part is? It's sold at the lowest price on the market. I played with Sugar golf balls the whole duration of my fantasy football golf trip this year. Luke punched me on the way out. He's like, hey, there's a box of golf balls. I said, okay. And I chipped in on the first hole because I'm electric. Go to Sugar and my favorite part, www.sugar.golf. That's the website, people. Sugar.golf, and use code Jomboy. $5 off a bundle of premium golf balls for yourself or the golfers in your life. You guys know other golfers. The holidays are coming up. Get somebody some
holidays are coming up.
Get somebody some golf balls. They're going to use them. If you know any golfer, they use golf balls. Hot take from me. www.sugar.golf. Code Jomboy. $5 off premium golf balls.
You think www.salt.golf exists? If they should buy that and just have it also
just ready to go. Just in the chamber.
Or like spice, like sugar and spice. They should just get all the .golf.
Sugar, spice, salt. I mean, should that be their company's like growth strategy? Oh, here's our competitor, Salt.golf.
Yeah.
They're actually friends, though.
Well, you make fake competitors. Like Salt.com offers like horrible golf balls. And like the testament, like right on the main page, it's like Salt.golf sucks.
Yeah.
And then it's got a bunch of like reviews and it's like 1.5 stars.
Don't buy
and the
us.
The 1.5 stars like clearly like fake, been bought. Okay. And that's how you ruin Salt Golf and you crush Sugar Golf. Something's going on upstairs.
We'll reach out to them and see if they want that. I guess, okay, Jim, week 1, dad review. What do we like? What's maybe the one thing we change? I know you've said, we've talked on a couple different times, and you know the baby's sleeping well, and that's kind of one of the major keys. So that's good.
Last night was our first night where we got put through the ringer because, so we took him for his first checkup yesterday. So yeah, I guess we've talking, but not on air anymore.
Yeah.
Before, he's a great sleeper. So we were in the hospital. Went there Monday night, spent Monday night in the hospital, Tuesday night in the hospital, went to Thursday night in the hospital. And I was sleeping. I think I have a picture on my phone. I was sleeping on these love seats. Katie just texted me and I thought it was going to be like, need you stop. And I'm like, fuck, we just started. But she just said LOL. Cause I said, we forgot to get him a week birthday present. So we're in the clear.
Whew.
I thought I was out already. I was like, oh shit, that was quick. Let me show you the bed that I had to sleep on all 4 nights in a row. And like, granted, Katie's like got something ripped out of her body and shit. So,
sure.
It's like, it's not a real complaint, but it is funny.
Not ideal sleeping conditions.
So it's like a love seat that pulls out, like a pull-out couch.
Okay.
But it literally is just the width of a love seat.
Right.
So that you can see the handles, you know. But that's what I slept on. It was wildly uncomfortable. But yeah, so Monday night we got in there, all of Tuesday, like somewhat active labor, like 2 hours of horrible contractions. And then we got the epidural, and that was better. I don't know how many details Katie would want me, but they did everything. It was a whole procedure. And then Katie had a fever, so then the baby had a fever when he was born, so we had to go to NICU, that sucked. So Katie gave birth, got to hold him for like 5 minutes, and then didn't get to see him till the next day. Really hard.
It sucks.
Yeah. I got to go. But because she needed her fever to be 24 hours, so I got to go. She didn't, so that sucked. And then and then he was in NICU for one night. And then he graduated. That's what they say. That was awesome job by him. Graduated.
He's already graduated.
Yeah, he graduated to intermediate, and it was fine. But it's because he was born with the slight fever, like slight. Like
right.
If Katie didn't have a fever, within 24 hours of delivery, none of this would have mattered because he's perfectly healthy the whole time. Like every time they ran tests, every time they did anything, like perfect. But because they gave him antibiotics right away, and then they have to keep him on watch while the antibiotics go through. So then they told us that first they said it's 48 hours. And we're like, all right. And it just sucked because we were sleeping in the hospital and you can only go visit him certain times and blah. And you have to scrub up. Like my arms and hands were the cleanest they've ever been in my life. They give you this like red nurse soap that you scrub. And then Katie got discharged, Thursday night or Friday night? Friday night. And we thought he was going to come home with us Friday. And then they told us he couldn't. And that was really, really sad. And I don't know if any other parent has had to do this or not, but it was an awful feeling, to be serious. And like, kind of like, I don't know, maybe other people have done this and not shared or like talked about it. Like awful feeling to leave the hospital without your baby.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's 100% healthy and we're going to get him in a day or 2 days or whatever. But we both wanted to hide from the world. Like Katie went to Starbucks before the hospital or whatever. And they were like, oh, when are you doing? She's like, oh, we're actually going, blah, blah. It's like next week. And then she wanted to go visit him the next day at the hospital, but we were home and she went to Starbucks and couldn't go in because what do you say? Like, oh, did you have the baby? And well, where is he? Like, I didn't want to be active on social media. I didn't want to we didn't want to announce it because then we want people FaceTiming us and being like, can I see him? And we're like, actually, he's not with us. It's just like an awful, like, it just feels so wrong to leave without the baby. So we both had a really, really hard time. And then we thought it was going to be 3 days separated, which would have sucked. But he was doing really well. So it was just one night alone, which is actually great because I told Katie, like, get sleep. So she got a ton of sleep and got to rejuvenate. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people have to do that. There was like 20 babies in NICU, and then there's like 15 in intermediate. So like a lot of people going through the same, and their babies weren't healthy like ours. So even scarier. But what an awful feeling. It was terrible.
Yeah.
So I know we usually do jokes, but it sucked.
We do it all on here. I guess turning it. Did you get to see what was it? The meconium poop or whatever? The first poop?
I didn't.
Damn, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't get to see that at all. So that sucked. I changed 4 diapers last night. So then what I'm saying is last night was the first night that was bad because we took him to his doctor yesterday. So we were out and about. We were driving. He was awake. He hates being naked. Cries for 3 reasons: pooped, wants to not be in poop anymore, is hungry, or is naked. Those are like the 3 things we got on his dislikes right now. So he's naked a lot at the doctor. So he had a real tough day. So then we came back, he slept from like 5 p.m. to like 9 or whatever, like deep sleep with like intermediate wakes. So he didn't go to sleep at night. So from 11 to 1 a.m. he wasn't crying if I was holding him and walking around, and he was just looking at me. Courtney actually just sent a photo, and it was spooky. I was like, what do you know? Like, what's your fucking deal? Why are you looking at me like this? Just stares up at you like this.
Right.
And I'm like, what, dude?
Yeah.
Like, we're going on 2 hours. Blink or something. Sleep.
Say something.
And
who do you think the Yankees are gonna sign? Like,
yeah,
give me something.
Like, come
dude.
on. Like, what are you about right now?
Yeah.
It was freaking me out. I was spooked. He wasn't really crying, but as long as I was looking at him, like if I looked away, he was like he just he's super active. He wants to like lock eyes with things. And I'm like, man, like,
yeah.
I woke Katie up at 1. I'm like, can you do the next 2 hours? And like, maybe he wants to breastfeed because this is.
Does he have your eyes? I don't know if I've seen his eyes yet. That might have been the first eyes pick.
Well, right now, baby's eyes change a lot. They don't solidify to like 2. They're definitely like a deep blue, like a midnight blue, but They're also got a little camouflage going on, so they will look the color of if he's got like a teal or a blue shirt on.
Okay.
They'll kind of look. It's hard through the computer. They'll kind of look the color of the shirt on the screen. That's way darker than what I'm actually.
Okay.
Looking.
Okay.
That was weird.
That's your money maker.
If he wants. Yeah, we don't know. He's got mine. Me and Katie both have the same nose. He's got that. He doesn't cry a lot. Yeah, like some babies just cry to cry.
Right.
There's like 3 answers to his cries, and one of them is he's naked, so you know it already.
Right.
It's preemptive. He's never nude.
Are you worried this is one of those things like, oh, you hated being naked as a baby, and now you and Uncle Jake live naked on his commune?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't think so.
Let's not rule anything out.
I'm close to a never nude, so like maybe he's taking it after me.
It's true. It's true. Well, that's good. Excited to see you. I've been seeing you. We've had a couple businessy type calls, but again, the JJR people. 1 week.
You've been going, man.
What else could happen?
What else? Who's been the best sub? How was Hap today? I didn't get a chance to tune in.
Hap was good. He was Hap. We kind of weren't sure where the conversation was fully going to go because, baseball offseason's kind of moving. But at the same time, Hap, he has to say, like, baseball player things about free agency. Like, you want the guys to get paid the most and all that stuff. So, like, it's not a...
Oh, it's lighter there.
Oh, my God.
His shirt and eyes are lighter there than what it looked like when I showed my phone.
Baby crew.
Yeah, dude, but he just stares at you.
Just staring right at you. Now the people know. But he was happy. He had some silly moments. I got him to break a couple times. Trev, like we were transitioning to something else, and Trev goes, "Oh, like I got something." And he was really pissed. I don't know if you saw Whitey Herzog, the 90-year-old. He's like a Hall of Fame manager, 90 years old. He recently had some baseball quotes that BBD was just looking up.
The article, I think, is titled, "As Whitey Herzog approaches his 90th birthday, he shares his thoughts on the current state of the game."
And it's kind of the classic stuff. He's like, why is the game so long? I don't like extras, like blah, blah, blah. And it's, he's 90, but Trev's like, I got a fight to pick. It's like, hey, man, like, why don't you go easy on Whitey Herzog?
Yeah, as much as like the, when you get to your 90s, like, well, actually, like, there's a lot of wisdom in old people on life stuff. But as far as like entertainment, I think, like, as far as that doesn't matter, same should we not allow it to matter.
You're going to lose touch on stuff.
Yeah.
The quote that I think people will like, I don't think it's the one Trev took issue with, but Manfred keeps talking about the 3-batter rule for pitchers. Stupid. And then the 10th inning rule. Stupid. 7-inning doubleheaders. Stupid.
Like, listen to that
Put
quote.
that on a shirt.
Yeah.
You put that on a shirt? Just stupid. Stupid.
We'll make the Herzog collection.
That's funny.
So, yeah, I said something like Whitey Herzog knew people that were on the Titanic, and Hap like just took a sip of water and was pretty close to a spit take. So I was happy on that. Hap was good. And Jim, I think the thing that you might have liked the most that I was clicking around, we were both clicking around his stat page to see what we could dig up. He has big time better versus right-handed pitcher splits. Kind of that Talking Baseball episode that you brought up with Cedric Mullins. And he had a really, really insightful answer on it. That he's like, I've thought about it, but it kind of turns into a numbers game that there's so many outfielders that do hit righty that if he doesn't get an opportunity to hit lefty versus lefty, he just platooned himself. And outside of that, he believes in himself as a right-handed hitter, so he's not going to give up on that, but I don't know. It was really liked that part of it.
That's interesting.
Rosie,
I'm watching cricket, and I posted today.
A lot of cricket.
Cricket's having the same. There's only 2 games left in the tournament. Katie's bringing them down. Cricket's having the same debate with the righty lefty switches.
Oh.
Say hi to everyone, James.
King in the North. Oh.
You say anything?
Come on. First word. Baby says first word on air.
Yeah.
It'd be huge. Have you heard that like Trev I thought Trev was trying to take me down, but I think he's trying to take you and me down. He says he's going to befriend the baby so hard and then fire both of us in like 20 years.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
He and the baby are taken.
He's like he's like baby James here is Billy Madison and Trev's Carl.
Yes. Yes.
Mom said you were calm. All right, he's going. He's not calm. I was thinking about doing like an episode of Morning because I was doing the morning shift with him.
Right.
And he just lays there. He's super
Katie.
quiet. Jake says hi.
Hi, Jake.
I think we're coming Friday.
What time?
We'll see. I guess we can text after. I think Jess has to work till 3 or something, so we'll see.
We did a lot of research for you on the trains.
That was huge.
Well, it's kind of confusing until it's not. And like Luke did that for me one day and it was super helpful. So I was like, I'll do that for you.
Jess kind of had it already, but it looked like I was participating in it from your help on figuring out the train. So
Nice.
Having a second set of eyes on it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, want to know what Jess will really like?
Yes.
Maisie thinks she is baby James' mom.
I've heard some of that. I've seen some of the social media, and obviously Jess is already in on that.
Like when he sleeps in his little thing, Maisie will sleep on the bed right next to his. It's called a snoo. It's just like a bassinet.
Oh,
And,
yeah. I love this.
Every now and then she'll just stand up and like peek over and look at him, just check. And if he starts crying, she needs to be on the couch next to him.
Yeah.
And if someone new holds him, like if you hold him, Maisie, you know, like sniff you out. Like
on
she
watch.
was like, she was barking at Courtney today when she saw Courtney with the baby. She was like, "Oh,
yeah.
who's this?" So yeah,
I'll do my normal dog tricks. Keep some bacon in my socks. Be a good move.
That's funny.
Oh
man,
what are we thinking? Do we want to do the draft that we've been thinking about this whole time?
yeah, I guess so. I didn't know if I had anything else from my life lately, but that's all.
There's some announcement that I'm kind of got announced that you and I have known for a little bit.
Wait, is that what got texted to us earlier?
No, there were some comments in the chat about it. WFAN just
They put
tweeted
out their announcement.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So,
Oh, nice.
congrats to our Keith McPherson. Got hired by WFAN. He's replacing the schmooze. So awesome for him. He reached out to us and he let us know, and we were stoked for him. And then he's on his honeymoon, so we kind of let him go, and we haven't had like a full conversation with him about it. But yeah, we're stoked for him. WFAN just tweeted it. Pretty cool.
That's such a dream gig. For anyone that grew up like we did, you know, WFAN junkie. Schmooze. You should open up with a schmooze impression. He should have me call in and say, like, we got the schmooze. Calling into his old, and it'll just be me doing my schmooze impression.
And I think we are getting to the point that you need a fake radio caller identity. So that could be a big step for you. Like, I think that could be a good
Test the
outlet.
waters
That could
for
be a
that.
good outlet for you going forward.
Yeah, I think so. Remember when I called into the Oakland radio show after our Talking Yanks event back in like 2018?
Yeah. Yeah.
Forget what I said. But
Yeah,
it's good.
Something wasn't it? Didn't Oakland lose the game and we called in and we were like,
Because the
guys,
they were,
but they fought so hard and that's a victory in of itself, losing to the Yankees.
because no, it was we were kind of tipsy,
Yes.
but it was because the radio host was saying like, but the crowd was awesome.
Yeah.
And I called in just like literally echoing what he said. I was like, hey, I know they lost and they didn't look good from start to finish, but God, that crowd was so nice.
Let's not focus on the loss.
Yeah.
With that crowd.
Some real good cheering went down. Innings 1 through 9.
What that crowd did today.
Dude, I'm kind of like been happy that I've missed out on this cycle of Yankees stuff. Like I'm not. I'm doing Talking Yanks tomorrow. Just throwing confetti into a fan and just picking a jet stream to believe in. Nothing matters here.
Nothing matters anyways. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny because there was a lot of Yankees, like, really small thing housekeeping, like when you go to the 40-man.
That stuff's cool, but all the rumors.
Right. Yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, we'll save it for Talking Yanks tomorrow, but Stoner Jake got lost in it, and I figured, well, I didn't figure anything out. I think they're trading Hicks. I guess I can tell the people here that.
Well, if they can.
And dude, he's not owed a lot of money. It's 4 for $40.
He'd have to, maybe that's where they want him to play winter ball. We'll save this for JJ for Talking Yanks tomorrow, but I can't believe that you guys are in on Verlander. I just absolutely can't believe anyone would possibly be in on Verlander.
I've done so many. I've talked myself into the Yankees talking themselves into it and having reasons for it more than I've talked into being interested.
Got good when he got pine tar and coming off injury and going to cost more than Kluber did. So we'll save it. But I was a little upset when I saw like Talking Yanks tweeting about Verlander. I was like, I don't know if it was Kyle. It might have just been Joe's is in on him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, it's there's some mental hurdles. We'll do it on Talking Yanks tomorrow. But yeah, Yanks rumored in on Cressy. I think where me and Joe's kind of landed is it's kind of a drink the Kool-Aid situation. Like, we've seen this story before. We've seen Cressy. But at least Verlander's last full season was really good. But
his last 2 full seasons were
he's also
different than Kluber's.
Older than Kluber, and you're right with the sticky stuff. So
the other Yankees one that I don't think will be important anymore by the time we get to Talking Yanks tomorrow, people like celebrating the Yankees interested in Matt Olson thing. Like, that's the bare minimum is be interested. Next, you're going to tell me they think he's a good player.
It is against the rules to say you're not interested in a player. The MLBPA has a rule that if Brian Cashman is asked about any player on the open market, it is against the rules, illegal, fined for him to say, we're not interested in him. I think people forget that.
It's a literal rule.
It's a literal rule. If Brian Cashman say, "Oh no, we have no interest in Justin Verlander at all," the Yankees would get fined by the MLBPA. I think there's a lot of people that conveniently forget that
and just don't care. And it's just how the internet works, especially this time of year with baseball. So, Talking Yanks tomorrow. Preview. Today on JJR, we are doing the draft. We are doing a legacy draft of sorts. We are doing the letter B draft, and it is brought to you by DraftKings. That's with a D. And football fans, the season's NFL's halfway over. How about that? Regular season, excuse me. And DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers who bet $1 on either team to score can win $100. So, guys, that's happened in every game since 1942, I believe. So you basically have a good opportunity to get $100 in free bets. And if DraftKings Sportsbook isn't available in your state yet, you can still play their daily fantasy sports, huge cash prizes all season long at DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports Contest. But you should go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code Jomboy. Bet $1 on either team to score and win $100 in free bets if they score. You score with promo code Jomboy this week at the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or PA only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wager required. One per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Game Call 1-800-GAMBLER. So we did the letter A draft with Kelsey Winger. So we've decided to slide up the alphabet one spot to the letter B.
Honored code. I hid the chat.
I will also hide the chat. That's smart.
Smart.
That's smart. We need to write down a number. I can do the random number generator, and I can have BBD as my witness and God.
I wrote down 21 again.
Wow, I haven't written down anything yet. BBD.
I'm just telling you the number I wrote down, man.
Well, you got to redo it now because
Yeah.
Jake can just play off yours.
I could have just done 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll redo it.
Write down my number.
I think BBD's going to do the same number again.
He definitely was, and now he's okay. 3, 2, 1, 67.
22.
50.
Okay.
Covered the
I
spectrum.
thought about going 50. Damn.
I don't think it's ever been done.
I was okay. Generating number BBD. God is my witness. BBD. 99. That was exciting.
What did you say, Jake?
67.
Oh, nice. What are you taking?
I think I'm going to take the first pick. I'm going to take
All right.
the first pick.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I really wanted the first pick.
I know.
Hoping you'd take a wraparound.
No.
Almost don't care about the draft anymore.
Okay.
I'll take the number 2.
It's
I'll take
brutal.
3-4.
You can just hope I don't take the number 1 pick.
Dude, this draft though, let me preface this. I'm
Sure.
open up with some negativity for everyone.
Wow.
The B draft
Yeah.
is the easiest pander draft
Mm.
in the history of drafts. Like if I wanted to win the graphic on Twitter,
Sure.
you could do it in a landslide.
Okay.
Almost was getting disgusted. I was like, oh, the public would love that. Oh, the public would. It was just like everything was just chalk, 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 chalk.
Wow. Vehement.
There's a lot of B things that the loud majority love.
Sure. But I think you have to prioritize them. I think that's, any draft. If there's 6 really good quarterbacks at the top of the draft, you still got to figure out who's
Which one
the
speaks
one.
to you?
And that's why I took the 1 pick this episode, and I think it is probably one of those words we're thinking about. I'm going babies. It was just the whole opening.
You just did 30 minutes on it.
Just the whole opening of this. Everyone.
You don't even like babies that much.
Jimmy, I was not acclimated with any babies, and the JJR people know this because there weren't any babies around my family until my sister had baby Emmett.
Emmett the Fox. It's a good pick. Babies weren't on my board. I thought about them, but they didn't make my board, which was only 1 deep.
That's tough. Okay, well, I'm happy for you. You almost bailed on the draft, and now you're getting your B pick.
Yeah. Baby's a good pick. I love babies. I'm like a enthusiast.
Sure are.
Great pick.
Thank
List
you.
your top 10 babies. You can say yourself.
Name my top 10 babies?
Yeah. Could be any person. But
I mean, that's the thing, because they were. Is it them as a baby or what they've turned out to be?
Either way.
Big Baby David literally operates under the name of Baby. That's how good it is. Babyface Ghost Killer. I'll come up with that list afterwards.
All right. I'm taking baseball.
It's a good one.
Good pick.
It's a really good one.
Built a company off of it, so
it's a good one.
Big fan.
Both of those pretty high on my board.
Yeah.
Baseball's I like cool. Baseball.
Now, what is that?
Sport.
Aha! He's looking. A glove. Wow.
Nice catch.
Good for the YouTube, horrible for the podcast. It's a good pick. We love baseball.
I do.
Okay.
They have shirts about it.
I'm a cricket guy right now, though.
That's true.
Let's cricket. Cricket time.
Cricket season.
Yo, the final. I think I'm going to post on Twitter just like how to read the score bug. Because I think once you know how to read the score bug, you kind of have all the information you need. It literally tells you everything.
Right.
So it's the best way to figure it out. But the semifinals today between New Zealand and England were exciting.
Two powers.
Looked like New Zealand was not going to do it. And then they did it.
Isn't that New Zealand, though? Great pick.
Tomorrow, Australia plays Pakistan in the other semis.
Australia, Pakistan, yeah. And two traditional cricket powerhouses there.
Yeah. BBD?
BBD with the wraparound.
Well, some pressure on me to do something.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Coming in, I wanted a wraparound pick to be able to take them back to back because it makes me laugh. Everyone knows me. Boobs, butts.
You're going boobs and butts.
Yep, I want both.
Okay. It's an angle.
I wrote down my all-time pander draft.
Wow.
Yep. Boobs and butts are on there. I wanted to show it at the end. Like this is, I wanted to take bodies to fuck over BBD because I knew he was going to go boobs and butts.
If you did that, I absolutely was going to have to go baseball in one of these two picks. So,
yeah. Well, that was the risk.
Yeah.
But, do I care about me or do I care about being a jerkhead? But I was going to go body. To block the duel.
Now, which was your first pick there?
Boobs.
Okay.
Alphabetical.
Well, people can draw their own opinions. Boobs and butts. What do you like about them?
What's not to like, man? And butts applies to everybody. If you're out there, I like your butt.
Why is a rainbow good?
Okay.
Babies, baseball, boobs, and butts. Jim, I think there's a clear pick for you. Well, let's see.
Well, you're not. I don't think. Okay, maybe this is what you have. Believing.
It's a great word.
Like having belief that something is going to happen, or like, I believe in you. Someone says, I'll be there at 6, and you say, I believe you.
Yeah.
Just having that faith and that trust in someone or something is, it's solid, I
mean, belief.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like when someone says, do you really believe that? And you're like, I do. I really do. That's an awesome, feeling. Doesn't matter what you're believing in, but just to have belief.
Yeah.
When you have the belief of someone else, it's nice.
Yeah. Belief is great. Ted Lasso, the belief sign, it's kind of sweeping the nation again. I do think belief gets a lot of people in trouble.
Oh, for sure.
And I had it as a third round value, and I think you could have gotten it there. And I don't like leaving my board. I'm Jake. I wear bacon in my shoes. But you're gonna force my hand here. I'm gonna have to take books.
You're just doing what you did my babies and books.
You thought about
if we were to show your draft to the blind public, they would guess it was mine probably.
The world is built on babies and books.
I also didn't have books in my, so it's fine. but I'd love books.
I mean, I'm just your draft prep that I know you've been spending the last week thinking about. It just seems really off. I think where I'm gonna go. I got a couple. I think I'm gonna go with best, like the best. You know, that's just a powerful thing. Whether you're talking about banana bread or baseball player, who is the best?
I don't see how you could lose with best on your draft.
Best.
Yeah.
And kind of a weird word, BEST. I don't know.
Best.
I don't know.
Give me your best.
Try your hardest. Do your
best. Yeah. Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Give us your best effort. So best.
That's so much better than my other option I was about to take. I might save it for round 4, though. We'll see.
It's a good pick.
Thank you. It's simply the best. What, back to you. What did I just take? Books and best.
Baby's books best.
Baby's books best. Jimmy, you took baseball and
Believing.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Your third round pick.
Burritos.
Mm.
Take a bunch of good food and then you kind of like gift wrap it so you can eat it on the go. You just, even if it's a regular burrito, awesome. You get fun. You do those California burritos. I got French fries and stuff in there. You do like Korean burritos, whatever it is, the format of taking a bunch of good food, wrapping it up, and then you just eat it on the go is fantastic. I almost wish there was more burrito options.
Yeah.
Should be a bigger field.
Yeah. But I mean, I even love a wet burrito and you got to sit down and eat that. So, but yeah, I am a big burrito guy.
There's a certain feeling. I had it just the other day. I was trying out a new sandwich place, and it's like, do you want a sandwich, bowl, burrito? And some of them weren't traditional like burrito type sandwiches, but I saw the option and I went for it because it's all just wrapped up in there. Like I think it was like an Asian style sandwich, and I was like, yeah, put that all in there.
Yeah.
Wrap up
like,
that bad boy.
This is gonna be easy. And like sometimes you look at a burrito and you're like, damn, am I really gonna be able to eat all of this? And then you eat all of it and you're like, oh my God, that's disgusting. But cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Thank you.
Using a lot of the vowels. BBD?
I think with my third round pick, I will take beginnings.
That's a good one.
They can be scary, but they're always exciting.
Yeah.
Beginnings. Like that.
Yeah. That's a good one, but all like you said, scary. As someone I moved every 2 years, and like the first 2 months of a place,
they're not always fun.
Just survive. That's what my mom used to tell us. So like they can be daunting, but beginnings with my baby right now, amazing.
I mean, every new beginning comes with some other beginning's end.
I guess it is. You want it to be like a new leaf. Like you want the beginning to be at the end of a bad end. Because sometimes if it's going really well and you have to start over.
Good ends could have good beginnings too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if everything's solidified, wrapped up. Like closure.
Sometimes, yeah. Of course, sometimes the downside is something else probably ended for a beginning to happen. But
beginnings.
But the beginning itself.
People cheers to beginnings.
It's a new beginning.
To new beginnings, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good pick, BBD.
And then
I like it.
And I'll wrap up my draft here. I'm going to go with baked goods.
Baked goods, okay.
Oh, all encompassing. Smart. That knocks one of my options off, but I wasn't going to take it anyway, but that is baked goods. A neighbor brought us a freshly baked pumpkin bread. And it was really nice and it was delicious. So yeah, I mean, it smells the whole house up.
Good
Baked
smells.
goods. No one's gonna be like, I hate baked goods.
As a whole, obviously there's certain things you have preferences for, but there's some sort of baked good you love.
How tight does the term baked goods get? Because like you can bake like a pizza gets baked and it's good. But
I think it would be. I think it does kind of have to be a dessert to be considered a baked good like that.
I think
like a
so.
Snack type thing.
Baked goods.
Dessert might be narrow.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what the goods does.
Food from dough or batter.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean pizza's got dough, so man, stumbling
like
into
officially, I
crazy,
think if I wanted to be a
pizza
dick,
a
I'd
baked
include
good.
that, but
I say no. If it was like a hot dog sandwich, I'd have a firm answer. I say pizza isn't a baked good, but per the definition I read, I don't know.
that's my answer for the hot dog thing every time. It's like it's not, but I'm not gonna talk you out of it if that's what you think.
When you type in baked goods, everything that comes up is a confectionery treat of sorts.
Good word.
Thank you.
And when your mind goes to your cookies, your brownies, your cakes.
Baked goods, a strong play, BBD. Good 3-4 wrap. That's what the wraparound can do. It could change your whole draft. Jim?
My fourth pick, I'm taking binoculars.
Interesting.
So badass, dude. You feel like you're a spy in a movie anytime you put binoculars to your eyes and then you lock in on someone and then you're like, oh my God, I'm spying on this person. It's almost like magical powers. If you get like real big binoculars, now you don't want to be a binocular person. You want to buy tickets next to a binocular person who lets you use their binoculars for like half an inning or so. You don't want to bring your own binocular, but no denying that when you get the focus right, you feel like you're in a spy movie.
Yeah.
Binoculars come with a certain power that you are like, oh my God, this shouldn't be allowed.
It's a great pick, Jim. My mom gave me one of those classic mom boxes. Like, this is a box of your stuff that can't be in my house anymore. Well, she moved. That's why. And there's an old pair of binoculars, and I was actually really psyched because from my window you can see a lot of stuff. They're pretty bad. And then I decided that was a good thing because not saying I'd be a peeping Tom, but if you have binoculars at your window, you're going to be looking at people.
Would have had at least a couple sessions there.
Yeah, you can't own them. You just use them. And when you use them, you're like, these are fucking crazy.
Was I pretty happy when I set them on the shelf without telling Jess? And then one day she said, what are these? Yes. Very happy. Too happy.
When I was a kid, family's not binocular people. We own some binoculars.
Your family are not binocular.
But when we were kids and went to baseball games and stuff,
okay,
my dad would bring them for us as kids to be like, hey, who's warming up in the bullpen? We'd binocular up and see who's warming up.
Jimmy, your draft is, I know it's one of the things you idolize, but it's a bald man sitting by himself at a baseball game with a burrito and binoculars.
Believing in something.
Believing in the team, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a scout.
Yeah. On the go.
I'm a scout in the Arizona Fall League.
Jim, I got really nervous. I said I took best over my third round pick. And I thought you actually might have been going here. It's something that goes back to the beginning of kind of mankind. And it's something that without them, we would be so miserable. I'm taking bags.
On my board.
I'm taking bags.
To like carry stuff?
Yeah. If you've ever been in a situation where you're holding too many things and you don't have a bag, miserable. I mean, imagine grocery shopping without a bag.
Big Cat from Barstool, like way back in the day when I would listen, like a decade ago, used to say he prided himself on not using the cart or the thing, and he would only buy what he could carry. Like he was in his younger 20s
Sure.
now, like not married, and then this had to be like 2013. But then people would see him at the store and like to take pictures of him, like holding shit. And he was like, "I'm just being honest." Like that is pretty funny. Always makes me think of it when I see someone like that.
That feeling of being over when you're at holding capacity and like there's a ticking time clock that starts going. I do not like that feeling.
I actually like it. So it's for you, it's like how you can figure out a broken charger. You're like, give me your broken charger. For me, I take kind of like a pride in like, no, I got room for it.
Sure.
Yeah. Slip that underneath the elbow over here. I got pressure over there. Like,
yeah,
I'll have some fun with that.
You turn
But bags are a great necessity. You need them.
If I had to go one more pick, bags is where I would have gone. Something my pick got snaked.
I just think it's kind of funny. Like, I don't know, like cavemen and stuff. They used to make little like sheets to carry rocks and stuff. Bags go way back.
If Jimmy did the bodies pick before, I would have ended up with baseball and bags in my 3-4 here.
In the South, they call cornhole bags sometimes.
This was my pandered pick.
What do you got? Okay. Books, butts,
boobs, butts, beer, bacon.
Bacon. So the beer, there was a beer booze dilemma of this draft. Because booze is an interesting way to spin it. But if you just have booze on your board, it's like, well, all right, man. Like if you need the booze that bad. Okay.
Yeah. I went alcohol in the A draft. So I couldn't. I didn't need to go down that road again, and I didn't go ass in the A draft because I was saving that. At the time I was saving that for B draft.
Bacon, I've thrown this out there before. It's probably the most hated Jake thing. Bacon's overrated, like so significantly.
Yeah, they tip the scale
so significantly.
It's good. I mean, actually, like Katie's parents make it for breakfast, and it's good. I like bacon, but people overdid it. Bacon bits, bacon dust, bacon flavor, like bacon this. I was like, guys, come on.
There's a lot of mess normally. It's not easy to get a good piece of bacon sometimes. Like, and
it's easy to mess
other
up.
times, some of the other breakfast side. I mean, I am a sausage stan, so I do have to throw that out there to the bacon community.
That's the perspective you're coming from.
Yeah. You got bacon in your socks, as Nate Steele says.
Yeah, that's for the dogs.
Pop the chat back open.
They're dog treats.
Yeah, so the only other one I had on my board was banana bread. That was only if I couldn't get baseball, and then I was like, my draft sucks without baseball. So I was worried about that. But there's a lot, dude. Like the chat, everyone in the comments would be like, you guys didn't say anything. I was good because it's like barbecue, or the beach, or there was so many that I was reading, and I was like breakfast, and I'm like, these are just so boring.
I mean,
like
balls,
the masses.
I like balls. I like
me
balls.
too. But like, the masses, like
right.
There's kind of a general consensus. Like, yeah, like those are good. They're not. It's not unique and fun.
My other picks I would have been proud of coming up with. I obviously didn't end up taking them, but belonging.
And
that's good. Little cult like.
Yeah.
Belonging and belief. If I took both of those, I'm now a cult guy.
Yeah.
Brevity. Keep it tight. Those are the other ones I would have been very happy to pick.
God, dude. You just made me so mad that I didn't draft bullet points.
You like bullet points?
Yeah, it's like all the lawyers and attorney or anyone we email with, I always respond and say, can you send me bullet points?
Okay. I'm going to give you more bullet points. I love typing out bullet points, but I didn't think
the ad reads that we get, I specifically said, can you put these in bullet points?
Yeah.
Almost I'm out on paragraphs unless it's bound in a book. Like don't email me a paragraph and then a paragraph underneath it. Bullet point it, condense it down to 10 words, and let's keep this thing going. so that goes into brevity. It's my pathway to brevity for people. Yeah, just give me the top 3 bullet points of this email and let's redo it.
Bubak got mentioned. That's a huge miss. Bino.
I had written down
all the big stuff.
Bowel movements. I was gonna go balls bowel movements if I wanted to just go 4 jokes.
Bowing.
No, bowing sucks. I feel awkward every time I do it.
You have to really earn it, and that's rare.
Some industries,
you know what it is, dude?
Don't
my instinct is always to do a stage bow,
Mm.
which is kind of like you're thanking the people. Like, yes, I was great.
Right.
Instead of the like we bow, like you're always doing the bow down to you, like
right,
like
showing respect.
Yes, but I'm always like doing, yes, thank you for coming out. That was fantastic.
And I entered the word that was probably toughest for me was bugs, because I naturally hate bugs, and like bug bites and all of that, but bugs have become such a significant part of my life.
Burgers, another one that I was like, everyone likes burgers.
Yeah.
Bugs are great. I mean, I don't really like bugs. That's why we tell people to eat them.
But there's a whole argument. I mean, they start the ecosystem and stuff, and you could go that way with it. But I mean, telling
Aren't
someone
you
to
on
eat
record?
bugs,
Aren't you on record saying fuck the ecosystem?
I don't remember that. I think I'm a team ecosystem guy. Unless I said on record, fuck the ecosystem.
In the animal draft, Bobby took bees to get rid of them. And then we talked about how that would ruin the ecosystem. And I believe Bobby said fuck the ecosystem.
That
adds up a little bit.
I didn't have an actual memory of anyone.
You may have said something along the lines of, "Oh, who cares about that?" But
yeah, it sounds like something I'd say. I updated my soundboard because I was cleaning up my desktop. Because like, what else am I gonna do?
Sure,
the baby's in my arms.
What else could happen?
And I had some from you, I think.
Okay.
Well, but I did have the bug song on here now.
Right.
Move like a bug. Move like a bug.
That's all, I guess.
Okay.
Wrong. No. That's kind of right.
I gotta start using that one more. That's awesome. I had more that you said. They were making me laugh.
Okay.
Oh, this one's great.
It's Christmas. The fuck am I?
Right.
It's Christmas. The fuck am I?
That's good. It might be all. It might have been those 4.
Well,
but
at the end of the draft, I ended up with babies, books, best, and bags. Jomboy with baseball, believing, burritos, and binoculars. BBD with boobs, butts, beginnings, and baked goods. That was the draft. Huge. Letter B, not too contentious of a letter. There's a lot of ways you could go on with it. Like when Beach gets snubbed, it's like, whoa.
Obviously, yeah.
It's
great stuff.
Great stuff. We got you for a little bit more. You think you got a roll?
Let me check my text.
Go check. I'll tell the people about Dugout Mugs.
I do have something at 4, so I should probably gap between that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell the people about Dugout Mugs. We got a little halftime gift coming up.
I'll be back, but I need to go say goodbye to Katie's father.
He's going to be back. Dugout Mugs, they are going to sell out of all of their best products. That's what the bullet point says, B. They are baseball bats. Letter B, people. Keep up. And they're going to sell out of everything. That's a pretty peacock move. Good for them. Introducing their metal Dugout mug. I've been drinking out of, how did I not show Hap this? I'm so stupid. I'm the definition of dumb. I have the Cubs metal Dugout mug. These are badass. You might have seen them on the live stream. Such a unique gift for any baseball fan, especially maybe you got your high school ball player They bring this to school every day.
If you're looking for a particularly timely one, if you've got any Braves fans in your life, the championship line is out.
And if we're, I told the people that I would make this like part of my thing. Like, I think I'm going to keep one of these around me. But I want to mix it up. I kind of want it to be like, if someone likes jerseys and they wear different jerseys every day, that I have like a different metal mug.
Like one for every day of the week.
So I'm going to have to talk to them about that. The metal mugs have been a huge hit. Get them for coworkers, family, yourself, whoever. Dugoutmugs.com, code Jomboy for 30% off. And yeah, like it sounds like Dugout Mugs has been setting everyone up that they're going to run out of stuff. So don't be there on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whenever it is, and be like,
it's already started.
Out of stock. Out of stonks. So thanks, dugoutmugs.com, code Jomboy, 30% off. We got some things we want to open. Jim, you want to blow the halftime whistle over there? Good whistles. I'm never thinking. Oh, that was the real blow the whistle. I fucked my dog on that one. Whoa. Did you guys hear that?
Did you watch Back Alley at Bats today yet?
I caught some of it walking through the office, but not a lot. I caught like 3 minutes.
I mean, we knew it in live time. They kind of cut out all the banter of us. Tom's call is just so wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I remember a lot of it got cut out. Like, because I was in the outfield being like, wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's sports. We have
our pitches look so slow. They were because it was outside in the wind, but like they look.
We from David Tate from Utah. How about that?
Dylan's brother.
Dear Jomboy and Jake, I've been a big fan of yours for a long time. Before the trash can stuff, I'm a huge Laughs from the Past fan. Heyo. Love talking baseball. Enjoying the playing series. Watching Baggage is all-time great. Come on. You're right, though. R.I.P. I just really want to thank you guys sincerely for all you're doing. Baseball is in good hands as long as you guys are involved. Couple months ago, I made a silly drawing of Ronald Acuna Jr. playing card. The Twitters really liked it, so I made more, and eventually it became a full set. I ended up getting them manufactured and sold over 150, with profits going to Rose Park Baseball, which is a baseball league for kids in an impoverished area in Utah, and the location of the Sandlot from the movie. Yes, that movie. Okay, wow. I wanted you guys to have one for the office. Hope it gets good use. Thanks again. You guys rock. Cheers. David, a.k.a. at Dren_Braves. P.S. Jake sucks. The perfect letter.
I think I recognize that at from the Twitter streets.
And these are the playing cards. Holy smokes. I guess I'm going to crack them open.
I have missed that, and now I feel terrible. He drew the playing cards?
So I guess he drew them and then turned them into like a set. The Joker on it is Blooper, who's been making the rounds on Twitter these days. And are they all... Okay, so the normal cards are... Like, I think this is a Braves set. Because these all kind of look Braves. The Albies one.
Whoa.
Zach, do you think you could put that in front of, like, my camera up there? So the people could see it? The Albies one is really cool. Milwaukee County Stadium. There's the Ozzy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, these are badass. The King is Henry Aaron. That's pretty cool. This is awesome.
That's really cool.
Wow. So, yeah, this is a Braves, I mean, kind of a Braves company at this point. This is really badass. I guess Dren is still selling these, so go check him out.
Dren_Braves on Twitter, right?
Yeah. So thank you. And it sounded like the money was going to baseball community. We're all about that. Holy Toledo. Thank you. And
Thank
then
you very much.
it looks like we have one more package. We got a package, people. They just rip up part of the letter? No. Okay, something potentially for Gile and Nice. The letter, I did rip part of the letter, but we're okay.
Looks like nothing of substance
No.
got impacted.
Greetings, JJR. It's Versace Gandhi again.
Ooh.
Versace. Wanted to say congratulations on healthy baby Jom. Secondly, I wanted to apologize. Oh, no. I wanted to apologize to Jimmy for us both losing that Grinky bet. I really believed in it, and I blame it on dumb NL baseball. In this package, I have 18 cards you guys may find very sexy. Card day. I also would love for you guys to sign the card that is in the gold pack and ship it back to me if that is asking for too much. Also, make sure to read the back, Versace Gandhi. Did I rip off that part of the back? I don't think so. Maybe it's the back of the cards.
Card.
Yeah.
Gold one.
Card festival today on the program. Interesting tape job, and I'm trying not to ruin whatever we're supposed to do here. Versace G. Interesting.
Big sign this one. On the one
Sign this one. Versace Gandhi made Jomboy and Jake cards.
Huh.
18 of them.
Dentist Rodman. Look at that.
Jomboy and Jake are two of the most electrifying personalities in all of sports entertainment. Jomboy is the blitzball Kershaw and the owner of the most popular internet baseball show in the known universe. Jake's thickness defies all logic, similar to how bees should not be able to fly. Talking Jake confounds scientists to this day. Versace Gandhi. And Zach, yeah, I don't know if you want to bring that up to the camera as well for the people to see. One of the nice pics of Jim that we used to send to when people were like, send us a nice pic of you guys.
Yeah, I think you look good there, but you always say you think you look wormy.
My neck's a little wormy there.
It looks good.
Wormy,
It looks
but
small, you know?
It looks like I'm en route to getting wormy. It's like I'm pre-wormed.
Yeah.
That picture could have easily
if
ended up.
If there was a next picture, you're a little wormy.
I'm
But
wormed
You're good.
up.
I think you look good there. I think people that have never seen you in worm mode don't know the next picture's full.
You're
worm.
absolutely right. That's me knowing myself. That's knowing that I'm on the path to wormhood. With that. So, thank you, Versace Gandhi. We'll send you a copy back, man. Because I think that's what's in the gold thing.
I'd assume that
Did we
gold
just
one
get
is
two
another
sets
one
of cards?
It's
from
card
two different
day.
people?
Yes.
From two different people, send us two sets of cards?
Yeah.
That's amazing. This segment blows when I'm not there to.
It's
touch
tough.
them.
It felt very isolated for a little bit there. But I think that's all the packages.
Just the
Why-
two. No line
I
at the
like
post
it that people
office
send us
today.
stuff. I just want to be able to touch them.
Right. That's
No.
a big part of receiving a package.
There's no line at the post office, and I came early in case I had to battle the line at the
Sure
post
did.
office. And two things that just fit in the box. Didn't need to go in line. So that's what I get.
Didn't need to wait in line to fit in the box and come early. The BBD story.
Yeah.
A lot of words there.
Didn't come that early.
Well,
Well, okay. Let's ask her.
that's an opinion.
Yeah, it's not
Or
that.
it.
It's not that gross.
It's a
Nice smoothie.
thank you, Jim. It's the weird green peanut butter smoothie.
It's green,
I-
but it's peanut butter.
I had a smoothie yesterday. I'm starting to eat better. That's the thing.
That's huge, man.
I'm one day in.
Same as same.
And hey,
This postseason got a
I-
little gnarly.
gross. Yeah. I pulled up my health app,
Huge.
which counts your steps and all, you know?
Yeah.
and it was like today's gonna be bad, and yesterday's bad, because I'm just in it. Katie is listening to this upstairs,
Sure.
and she didn't like when I asked to look at her health app.
Right.
She was in the hospital.
Right.
Because she was laying in a bed all day. But I just thought actually seeing it would make me laugh. And it did. 0 steps
That day.
for that day. It's just so wild.
It's a stepless day.
Like,
Not
like
many.
Like she worked harder than anyone worked,
Right.
Yeah.
pushing that baby out and all that. But like, it's just so funny to see the chart, and it just says 0 steps taken. But anyway, I'm trying to do like 10,000 a day. It's hard. I ran 3 miles on the treadmill, or walk/ran,
Sure.
and broke like a badass sweat. Felt great. Only got to 8,900. It's like, whoa. Yesterday I only did 3,000. Just inside with the baby, so it's tough.
Yeah,
I do my Go
walk
ahead.
at the treadmill desk every morning when I answer emails and like fill out the sheet for this show and stuff like that. That I do it for like an hour every day. That gets you to like 6,000. That's just walking. Right,
Yeah.
you get more steps per period, but
But I was looking at like my monthly like steps in the year, and it was bad. And then I looked at like these months, like winter months last year, and I was like, oh, that's really bad.
It's
So I got the treadmill out.
the thing that's funny about it is if you have like a productive outdoor day, you can get there pretty easily. Like if you kind of, I guess I'm like in the city when you're walking to a Subway and you're like, if you do one other thing, you get pretty close to that. But
Your
also,
steps are actually probably great, like commuting from the subway and shit.
right, you just get that extra, when you sneak in an extra 5-10 minute walk part as a normal part of your day, you get there. I just gotta stop eating like dog shit.
We played disc golf at this badass course. And there's a train right to the course, so like Luke can come from the city and just go to that town, Morris Plains, New Jersey. I want to get Cease to come play with me. Badass
Right.
course. I took the dogs to the dog park in the morning, so I walked them there, walked them back. Then we played that, and I got 14,000 steps that day. And I was like, oh, great. But it's a 4 mile, like playing the disc golf course is a 4 mile hike. So
Right.
you get a lot in.
gets you.
Just gets cold. Jim, you think you got time for a game of Match 5?
Yeah. Like I said, I got something at 4 that I have to prep for, so I'll do match 5 and then
We'll do it high and tight. Match 5 trivia. We have the game here, and you guys have probably seen us play on here before, but it's honestly, you always hear this about board games. This kind of isn't a board game. It's so easy to play. You're about to see it. You draw a card. You guess the host and what their answer is. So if it was me and it was, hey, how many bugs? Your 5 favorite bugs. You know, Jimmy and BBD would have to guess my 5 favorite bugs. Hope I don't get that card. It's giving me a lot of anxiety right now. But we've got the box here. We just took the cap off of it. It's supposed to show you guys. Here it is. Match 5 trivia game. The simple and fun answer and matching game trivia. BBD doing the most and trying to be nice right now, also throwing pens at me, and I appreciate all of it. And by the way, you can get your copy of Match 5 Trivia Game by going to match5trivia.com and save 15% by entering code Jomboy. Match5trivia.com, code Jomboy. So, I'll go. Do you want to make your own category, Jim, or do you want us to draw cards for you at some point?
yeah, just draw for me.
Okay.
Alex in the chat. Just using my phone. I have an Apple Watch, but I hate wearing things on my wrist. Makes me sweat more.
I think we did that one. Probably shouldn't go to the bottom of the pile because you'd like to think we
can crack open one of those unopened sleeves too.
A freshie?
I think we're still good on this one, but should be able to find 3.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of repeats. Okay, I should be able to do this. Name 5 of the best stand-up comedians of all time. 5 of the best stand-up comedians of all time.
Jake, you're hosting?
I'm hosting. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm going to hide the chat. Got a couple all-timers. Feeling good about that.
Jake's hosting, right?
I'm hosting.
Host.
And let's see.
For people watching, just want to reiterate, these are not our personal top 5.
Right.
trying to find common ones that we'd all know or think.
Trying to match
General
each
public.
other. See if we can all think.
I've got 5.
I'm good. I got 5.
I have 5.
I'm fairly happy with my list.
You're such more of a stand-up comedy guy, so I hope I at least went like a Mount Rushmore path with you.
Okay. Interesting. The first one I wrote down was Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes.
I put him 5th as like I hope.
Yeah, he's my
I
4th.
don't know if he's like I don't know if his stand-up is considered all time.
Well,
I think his stand-up is considered more than his acting.
it's like tied to the show. Like, you know, he had to do all those stand-up skits.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Yep.
I mean, there I just went Hall of Fame. George Carlin.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Dave Chappelle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
My
then
number 2.
the one that was kind of me was Patton Oswalt.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I thought.
I went Norm because we've all talked about Norm.
Yeah.
I went Murphy.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I was Murphy, Chris Rock.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll take 4 there. Like that was a lot more daunting coming in.
Yeah. I'm almost to season 4 of my Seinfeld watch.
Huge.
Me and little baby James have been chugging away.
Little baby James.
Someone asked if what we're gonna call him earlier in the show. If like a nickname will happen, but
Right.
it's just gonna
It'll
JJ, JD, Little Jimmer. I got called for the first 8 years of my life, and then it went Jimmy, and I almost kind of like that, but it's a little too like giving him my nickname.
Sure.
But Little Jimmer's just a great nickname. We'll see.
Okay.
at some point.
I don't plan on calling him James
forever.
Do you
The
think?
only one
Do you
I've
think
beat-
you're gonna have a transition? Do you think you're ever gonna become like a Jim?
People told me I would my whole life, and no, I think I'm past that.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't
by
like
now?
Jamie, so Jamie's out. That's the only one I'm saying no to.
I don't think you can. I don't think Jamie for James works.
I think some people may do it, but I don't know.
If
But
you,
yeah, in
if
my head,
anyone tries, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it can, right? If Luke can be a nickname for Lewis, I would guess people have done it, but I don't know.
It's like Jamie's its own name.
That's how I see it as well. And I also don't like the name Jamie for boys that much.
Wow.
Sorry to any Jamies listening.
Shots
I
fired. at
just
Big
always
Evan,
thought of
dude.
you. Is that his son's name? Jamie Owen?
Yeah.
His name is Jamie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fist fight.
I grew up with beefs against the name Jamie and Timmy. They're too similar to mine, but close.
Okay.
People would mistake it for me. No.
This might feel free to veto if you think it's too similar to one we just did, but 5 greatest male SNL characters. Oh, it doesn't have to be greatest, but 5 male SNL actors, not characters, sorry. Cast members.
5 most
SNL.
famous SNL.
What does
male
the card
characters.
say?
Name the 5 greatest male cast members on SNL.
So greatest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm,
Is it too similar? I mean, it's
is
a
it
different name.
if you guys think
have
it's
we
too
done
similar?
this before?
I'd kind of like to go a different path.
That's fine.
Yeah. And I think we've done that. Maybe I did it with I've played this a lot of times.
5 famous painters.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. Okay.
It's funny.
Mm. Okay.
This is actually pretty fun.
Okay. The first one I wrote down is insane.
Let me know if you want to do a wild card or a 6.
Can.
Well, it's up to you.
I'll
I don't know if
I'll
you're
write
starting.
down a 6.
I think that hurts my host round, but fine with it.
Sixth is written.
6 is written.
I got my 6th, but I don't have my 5th yet.
I mean, I went. Whatever. BBD, have you written yours already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went like a pretty specific. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I wrote 7.
What?
I also wrote down 7.
Guys!
Okay, we got 7.
Guys!
We got 7. Jake, you drafted art in the A draft. Like, you're the art dude.
No, my sister loves art.
I mean, I went a pretty funny route here.
All right.
Which, if
I've
BBD
got
also went, it's
7
awesome. I
now.
don't think he did.
Okay. What do we got?
Picasso.
Yeah.
Got
Van Gogh.
Don't have.
no.
Wow. Salvador Dali.
No.
No.
Another good one.
Frida Kahlo.
No.
No.
Michelangelo.
Yep.
Yes.
Rembrandt.
No.
No.
Monet.
Yep.
No.
Bang.
Damn.
7th
Damn.
paid off.
I just went the Ninja Turtles. I thought it'd be awesome if you went
Okay.
to Ninja Turtles. They're all named after artists: Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and then I threw Picasso, Pollock, and Rockwell in there.
Pollock, Rockwell. I had Manet and Monet because I was hoping that would click. First one I wrote down, Georgia O'Keeffe.
I like
Nice,
Just ready to go.
beautiful.
And then when you guys started talking all crazy, I didn't know what was really going on, so I went Sherman Williams. A lot of paint.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have a card if you want it, Jim.
I was gonna go Bob Ross, but I thought you guys wouldn't. But then I went Ninja Turtles, and I was like, well, there's 4.
Confident.
Yeah, I'll do a card. real
Okay.
quick, and then
5 buildings every community should have.
5 buildings every community should have. Okay. It's interesting.
just playing The
I
Sims.
thought it was interesting.
5 buildings every community should have.
I don't really know what this means.
It's the way I'm like 5 buildings every town has. If that changes the way you're thinking.
Yes, that very much changes the way.
That's the way that's the way I've been thinking about it. But
I got 3 pretty clean.
I need a 5th.
What? Okay. I
You
think
got
I was
this.
on.
Really interested to see where we land here.
I'm sorry.
I'm
starting to be worried Jake and I matched.
like they need you need, right?
Excuse me?
Should have is the phrasing on the card.
Should have.
Let's
not
read the
need.
let's read the card verbatim. Only BBD will speak.
Card verbatim. Name 5 buildings every community should have.
Okay.
There's one question. All right, whatever.
I've got 5.
It's up to you. I have 5 written.
Should have.
A lot of thinking.
Yeah. One.
Stretching my neck, getting a neck cramp.
Buildings. Should have. I got 4.
Got 4.
Um. Should have. Oh. Okay. I think I got it. I mean, I don't like the word need was really tripping me up.
Okay.
I was like, you don't need that. You just put the trucks outside.
Let's hear your 5, Jimbo.
Grocery store.
Don't have.
No.
Got to supply the people with food. Police station.
Yes.
No.
Again, like it's not a need, so should have, sure. Schools.
Yes.
Yes.
Fire station.
Yes.
Yep.
I
I
don't
was
like
picking
that one
between.
at all.
I was picking between that and police station.
Doctor's office.
Didn't
I
have that.
wrote hospital.
That doesn't count.
Okay,
Because I thought about hospital. I was like, no,
we both get
different.
1 fewer point then. Point Jake.
that doesn't. You're in the lead.
So,
Am I?
Or you and Jake are tied. So yeah, Jake helps you out, but hospital doesn't. I thought about hospital. And I was like, no, we don't need a fucking hospital in every community.
I mean, that's where
Drive-
I guess it's kind of where this
Sure.
question becomes funny is like the grocery store and was technically in the town next door growing up. So my head doesn't even like that needs to be in your town. Like you get your grocery, but should have. Yeah.
Should have. And
It's
BBD
part of
changed
the
it
greater
from
community.
BBD changed it to town, not community.
Well, I said
Really
I said
threw
I'm
me
thinking
for a
about it as
loop.
stuff that's in your town.
I opened up with bathrooms, kitchens, because I was thinking like primitive,
Mm.
yeah.
like fucking like we're all like communal community. I was
That would be
thinking
like
communal
rooms in a
living.
house.
Yeah, but I was yes. I don't know why my brain went there. Community.
okay.
I was thinking like a commune.
Yeah. Well, that's where we started the show. I mean, if
So what
JD
did you write?
becomes a
Jake?
nudist like
there-
me,
I
I
have
went.
one more. Did you say all 5?
Yeah, I said all 5.
Okay.
I went town hall, firehouse, police station, school.
Town hall.
People
fuck
fucking
happens there?
love a town hall, dude. I don't know. I used to go as a kid a lot. There used to be like town events there, and adults love town halls because they like to
I might be
complain about
against town
stuff.
halls.
And then my last one was a deli.
Mm.
That's like a grocery store.
Not in my head. They're very different places.
The 3 I had that didn't happen: hospital, post office, library.
Post office, not bad.
Post office probably the best answer.
Yeah,
It was my number one.
it's in every town.
It's my
you
number one,
need
and
it.
I just talked about a post.
I think you like need a post office to be sanctioned as a town.
Probably,
At
right?
least one, right?
That's like in the rules.
My dad's in the post office industry, or was for a while. We went to Vatican City. There's like a post office. It's like the only post office in Vatican City, whatever. My dad like took a picture in front of it and was like, probably one of the only people
Yeah.
that went to Vatican City and saw the 16th Chapel and the Michelangelo painting and all that shit, and was most excited to take a picture in front of the post office.
Mm.
How many people do you think have gone to Vatican City and that was on their? I need a picture for the post.
Anyone that works for the post office, probably.
Yeah, anyone in that industry.
Yeah.
Not the jaded ones.
Not in that
And
industry.
That's 50% of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's a low number.
Yeah, I mean, going postal is a real term.
Okay.
We did well. I think Jake won, which is good because
What'd you have, BBD? How many did you have?
I believe I finished at 9.
I had 10.
Bang.
yeah, and it was interesting, Jake, because you didn't get more than me or BBD in your round, so I
Yeah.
thought you were set up not good at the start, but persevered.
Well, arts and towns. They're my specialties.
Yeah, I was going like food. I wrote bathroom food
Yeah.
first.
Town without a bathroom is a bad time.
Every
Dude,
community
I went to
should
The
have
Sims. I was like, we're building a community. What do humans need?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we can't just have them shitting in the streets.
No.
Let's put a bathroom in this town.
Put bathrooms in.
They need to eat food. So I went very primitive with it.
You ended up in a good place. You ended up in a good place. Speaking of, you can end up in a good place. Match5trivia.com. Save 15%. Code Jomboy. Match the number 5trivia.com. I think we got to wrap it. We got some stuff coming up. Go see your loved ones. I gotta record some stuff for Zach, and we got a call, and then I'm going to see Clifford tonight. So, big day.
Big day.
Big day.
All right. Goodbye. Love everyone.
Oh,
Jomboy, Jake,
Yeah.
see you, Jimbo.
the only show you'll ever need. BBD, snacks and tea. Wednesday afternoon, Jomboy, Jake Radio. 2 hours of your life. Drafting things with these short kings. You'll never have to strive. I might sound a little crazy, but it's the best breaking time.